It has to be said, I've looked at quite a lot of NES clones over the run of this series. My only reasoning for that is that the NES on a chip must be rather cheap and simple to produce, and therefore rather simple to flood flea markets and the like with said product. I'm going to keep that tradition of looking at Nintendo clones going with this episode, but I'm not going to be looking at a NES clone. Oh no. In fact, I'm going to award 10 points to the first person who can guess which Nintendo machine is being cloned as I present to you the GB Boy by a mob called Gang Feng. I guess that bloke from Tekken decided to set up his own dodgy electronics shop. Good for him. As we can see, the cover's really basic, just some word art title, Chinese lettering on the front, which could say, well, God only knows what, 3 C's and a very small S. Brilliant, that's what I want on my packaging. On the back, all your different colours that it comes in. If you want to read the English text, pause your video now and have a read through, because I'm not going to be bothered with it today, because I want to open this up and have a look inside. Now, the person who gave me this must have been rather thrilled to get rid of some of his stock, because he's given me 2 of them. Yep, comes in. I'm not going to bother collecting them all, but I've already managed to get... Hang on a tick. I've just realised something. If we look at the different colours it comes in, I've got the... This one here is obviously the clear blue, but this green one, there's a solid green, but no invisible clear green. Huh, interesting. Maybe this is a special rare limited edition super duper $1,000 one. I doubt it. Anyway, I'll put that one to the side, and I'll open this one up. This can be our test specimen. Open up the cardboard packaging, put that to one side. The instructions. Open them up quickly and show that they are completely and utterly in Chinese. So they're not going to be any help whatsoever. No worries, I think I can handle myself around a Game Boy, or a GB Boy rather. As we can see, usual setup, power's there, there's your D-pad, feels alright, no complaints. There's your B button and your A button, right way around too, select start, contrast, link cable, volume, power, headphones, and the power socket if you so wish. Well, I must say it's done a pretty decent job capturing the feel of a Game Boy Pocket. I don't have a Game Boy Pocket, but I do have a Game Boy Color to put side by side there, and as you can see it's yeah, rather... Actually the screen might be a touch bigger, I don't know. Yeah, I think it is. Maybe it's just an optical illusion. Anyway, that's what the console looks like. Now, I'm going to put this through the 3 trials. Yes, Tetris, the cart that shipped 1,000 Game Boys. If you owned a Game Boy, you've played this at some point. That's pretty much an undisputed scientific fact. Let's pop this into the Game Boy Color first, so we can hear what it sounds like. And there we are. Found the power. Wait, maybe I didn't. Oh, here we go. Have a listen to what it sounds like on authentic software. Hardware, rather. Everyone's played this before. There we go. Now, the reason I did that was to compare the music. Have a listen to this. Oh, wait, no, that's not. That's contrast. Great, now I'm going to have to fiddle with this, aren't I? There we go. Ah, there we are, that's coming up alright. So we'll go 1 player. As you can hear, the music has changed a fair bit. There also seems to be a little bit more ghosting, but the screen is definitely a bit better on the Game Boy Color, so I'm not going to mark it down too much for that. Yeah, it's definitely got a rushed feel to it now, almost as if I'm about to fail. Let's pass that through. Yep, well, the first trial has been completed successfully by the GB Boy. It plays Tetris rather well. Not too bad. Alrighty, let's move on to trial number 2. And now a lesser-known Game Boy game, Oddworld Adventures 2, made by those charming folk at Oddworld, who are currently making, or remaking rather, the original Abe's Odyssey game, called New and Tasty, to be released later on this year. If they want to send me a copy to review, you know, I won't knock it back. Hint, hint. Anyway, we're talking about this Game Boy game here. Basically what they did was they compressed the 2-disc PlayStation and Windows game, was it Abe's Exodus? No, I said Abe's Odyssey then. No, Abe's Exodus onto a single Game Boy pack. Here's a few moments of it played on a Game Boy Color. There we go, I've got him following me. Now, how do I get him to work? No, that's not it. I should point out that this game was intended to be played on a Color and not the original Game Boy Pocket or Game Boy. Anyway, let's whack this in here and see how far we get on. So I'm wondering why they couldn't fit the M into that, or what SGM actually stands for, because I thought this was it Gang Feng? Yeah. Anyway, title screens. Hello, Abe. To be honest, you looked a little bit better on the Game Boy. Color, that is. I think the music is also sped up a bit as well. Maybe it's just the console's very impatient. Well, I'll tell you what, you know, when you're filming it, it looks far better on this, just because there's nothing behind. Anyway. There we are, got him following me. Okay, need to, oh wait. It's very difficult to see watching this through a viewfinder. Come on, open up. Open sesame, yeah, I did it. And now to free him. Ah, there we go. Well done, Abe. Go into the next room and earn yourself a rest. Oh yes, we've saved the best for last. It's the Game Boy camera. Once the world's smallest digital camera, now it's just a relic of the past and what we once were. Great. Let's turn it on and relive the old times. Ding. Off key. So yeah, we've already established the music has been sped up on everything, so I won't point that out again. Alright, let's shoot. Let's play. Oh wow, look at that. There we go. Maybe I should shoot a Stewie's Corner through the eyes of a Game Boy camera. Might be a bit of fun in that. Alright, let's have a look at a Game Boy through the Game Boy camera through the viewfinder. Wow, I never thought I'd be doing this with my life. Anyway, yeah, it seems to be working alright. Let's run away from this guy. Or, no, I said run. How many kids got nightmares from doing this sort of thing? Innocently thinking that they'd be running and then be treating to this sort of nightmarish picture with, you know, same nightmare chord. Lovely. Alright, let's see what's actually on here. Oh, cool, blimey, there's a number of really old pictures here. Alright, let's have a look at this one. Shit, yeah, this is definitely a relic from the past. Anyway, before this turns into family night slideshows, let's test out one other very important thing, the link cable. Oh wow, this must sound brilliant in surround sound. So you can hear the sound difference actually when you play them simultaneously. Alrighty, let's transfer stuff. So, special link. Transfer, thanks. We'll send from this, because this one's got the photos on it, and I've never tried playing two Game Boys simultaneously. I think that shows. Alright, and this one can receive. Press A to begin. Stand by. Press A, come on. Come on! This guy doesn't want to, Alright, that one's on standby. I'll rest him while I figure out what's going on here. I've got it working now. There we are. There's a picture of the old dog. Wario and Peach have appeared again. Let's put that one down to one side, bring up the other one. Ah, piss off, come on. Oh well, we tried, but ultimately it looks like you cannot link this to a Game Boy. Hang on a tick. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Alright, my absolutely final challenge is trying to connect two GB Boys at the same time. Alrighty, so let's go back into it. Transfer. If you're wondering why I'm not transferring stuff from the yellow to the blue's got all the photos, the yellow one doesn't. So we'll go receive, and this one can send. Here we go. It's got the flashes of death. Hang on a tick. We might actually be able to do it. Alright, go for the picture of the dog. I'm not bringing it up just in case it fucks up the cables again. Alright, send. Oh, look out, we've got movement at the station. Sent, received. It's passed the final test, sort of. Mission accomplished. Let's just double check on this one to make sure though. Alright, go back. View. Album. There it is! There's the doggy! There's Lily! That's the same dog that appears in the Sand Crew video, which you can also find on my fabulous YouTube channel. So go and check that out right after this. Several days have passed since that last jump cut. I'll tell you why. Basically, I went and shot the ending for this GB Boy review, had myself a lovely cup of tea and went to bed. The following day, or the day after, I actually felt like playing... where is it? Oh, it's still in the back here. Super Mario Land for the Game Boy, and so I decided to whack it on this device, and the outcome pretty much changed my opinion on the GB Boy, rendering the ending of the review useless, and I've had to go back and reshoot it, which is why this video has been uploaded later than usual, and also why I haven't bothered clearing my corner table. I just could not be arsed, because I thought I had already finished this. Oh well. Anyway, let's get this over with. I think we've had more than enough GB Boy already. Here we go, Super Mario Land. Alrighty. Looks normal here, but when we start running, you can see that most of the screen becomes, well, invisible. The ghosting is rather bad. If you've played a Supervision before, or a Game Gear, it's along the same sort of lines there. Just, yeah. If you want to have a GB Boy, you're probably best sticking to a game like Pokemon or Tetris or something with static screens. Incidentally, I didn't notice it on the Abe's Odyssey game because their screens are static, save for Abe himself who moves around, and I thought the blurring was just some sort of effect that the viewfinder had. So there you go. So yeah, that's had to change my review on the GB Boy. I thought it was alright. For $30, it is still alright, you know. Game Boy Pockets, I think, tend to go for a little bit more on eBay, as they're, you know, trendy for the hipster types and whatnot. Yeah, not a bad little knockoff unit, although I would definitely prefer a proper original Game Boy, like that one there, or the Game Boy Color I had out recently. Well, there we go, that's the end review of it finally. I can now finish this right now. Hold it, before you go off and watch that Sand Crew video like I instructed you to do. I've had an idea about what I can do with my surplus of Game Boys, or GB Boys. Either this week or next week I'm about to kick off a little giveaway of sorts to those who subscribe to Iron Peacock Productions, where you can win stuff. I think I'll throw one of these in for you, so you can actually win something that actually has a decent use, as well as all the other weird stuff that I've looked at so far. So if you haven't already, go and click, I think it's somewhere around there, click the subscribe button. And also jump over to our Facebook page and give that a like as well. If you do it before I actually make the official announcement, you get bonus entries into the competition. So, you know, keep it down low, keep it between us. Alright, now, go on. You got a video to watch.